Hey, what is up guys? It is Zayda here. Welcome to a brand new episode of Cheating in Prime Matchmaking with a Knife. And now in this episode, I am going to be using wall hacks. The thing with wall hacks is that it depends on the player. Some players, their playstyle, they're going to be perfectly fine using wall hacks, and other people will get banned. Are you looking to sell your skins? Sell your skins instantly at skins.cash. All you got to do is sign in, select the items in your inventory, and you'll be given a trade. Once you accept a trade, you'll receive the cash. Payment options include PayPal, Bitcoin, and more. And using them. So I don't think you should be automatically scared just because you're using wall hacks. It's more about how you use the wall hacks rather than just the fact that you're using them. So I have been using walls for months in Prime, so I'm really not worried about it. But maybe some new players maybe are hesitant to use wall hacks, and I would be, depending on your movement and your actual legit skill level. You might not want to use walls if you can't use them well. Now, I think a lot of people at this point think that wall hacks automatically means you're blatant. It automatically means you're going to get banned, and that's not the case. It's more complicated than that. It's about how you use them, right? And I think, you know, they give you a really good advantage. And if you can use walls in a really productive way, then I feel like it's the best way to cheat. Because if you're just gonna have an aimbot, then I really see you're not really gaining that much of a benefit from cheating in the first place. Oh my god, what was that? Yeah, these are part of my new RCS settings, which is basically the recoil control settings. I'm trying to make my settings so it doesn't look like I'm playing Call of Duty. You know, there's still some recoil and it looks like it's a legit recoil control. Oh, I didn't get the headshot on that guy. Oh well. So as you guys have probably found out, B-Hop got banned on CSGO. And I feel like the whole concept of, you know, expensive inventory or skins being an Overwatch bypass isn't completely accurate. There's only probably a little bit of a advantage to having skins. If your movement is bad, or, you know, let's say you're jumping around a lot like B-Hop, then that knife might not be that much of an indicator that you're actually a good player. If your movement, you know, like I've been saying that a lot, but movement is kind of vague. What I mean by movement is like peeking, crosshair placement, your strafes, kind of the way you move around the map and place your crosshair. And I feel like a lot of pro players have knives, and so it can be an indicator that you might hit a lot of your shots. But if you're a really bad player, then a knife might not save you. So in the last clip, I didn't want to peek the guy up in balcony because that's a really weird angle. If I peeked that angle directly, it would have looked like I had wall hacks. So I didn't want to do that. And now someone watching Overwatch would have saw that and they would have gave me the benefit of the doubt. Oh, this guy's not walling because he didn't check where that guy was. And so, you know, if you just do that a few rounds, or if you don't use wall hacks every round, then it's really not that hard to avoid Overwatch. Or I mean, not get convicted on Overwatch with using wall hacks. So now we've been talking a lot about wall hacks. Let's talk about the legit bot in particular. So the legit bot is, there's a slight recoil control, but it's not too much. It is going to help you hit your headshots. It's going to help make your aim a lot more consistent. But for the most part, most players are not able to spot the aimbot, okay? It's going to be very difficult for Overwatch players or people who don't know a lot about cheats to actually spot the legit bot. And that's why I don't really talk about it that much, is because it's really not going to get you banned by itself because people can't recognize it. The legit bot really all depends on your settings. There's a lot of obvious aimbots that would get you banned on Overwatch. But it has enough smoothing, it's low enough of an FOV, then you're really not going to get in trouble for using it. So I know I've been talking about basically the same things throughout this series, but I can't talk about the match. Now this match, it is a few LEMs and one global. We do know that the global was a player that got banned in the past, so I kind of assumed that he was cheating. Most of the games that I play without a lot of cheaters are very easy when I am cheating, because I know how to take care of most situations and shut down the enemy team, retake bomb sites and stuff like that. So a lot of the games end up being kind of complete domination, because I'm with, a few cheaters and we're maybe against, one or two cheaters. So games like this just are really easy, because these legit LEMs are really no match for me and my legit bot/walls. There's a point where you're so good with cheats and you're so consistent that you can basically boost/carry any game at LEM. As long as they don't have like a blatant cheater, you can pretty much carry the game. And that's what gets really fun, is when you're trying to carry your team and you get really good at, these retake situations. Now, one of the funny parts about this game is I actually got noticed. They knew that I was Zadie on the other team, and that made it very interesting, because they already knew that I was cheating. They knew that I was, maybe going to make a YouTube video out of this. I guess that's just one of the parts of being a YouTuber. The bigger you get, the more people that are going to notice you. But I think it's fine. I'm not going to change my name all the time so people don't know who I am, like War Owl, people know who he is all the time. But I feel like it's fun when people know who I am. Like, it's kind of, well, actually, now that I think about it, it's more fun when they don't know who I am, because, I don't know, they like to talk shit when they know I'm actually a kind of big YouTuber. Now, what I want to talk about next is getting banned. Am I going to get banned? Is it possible for me to get banned with all these skins? And I know everyone is like, all the YouTubers would just say that they're not going to get banned. But me personally, I've been doing this for 2 months, using these settings for 2 months, so I think it's very unlikely. I usually, there's a lot of days where I play like 5 games a day or get 30 kills and I still won't get banned. So I think it's very possible that I'm never going to get banned on this account, just because I've been doing it for so long. So I just want to kind of tell you guys, if you're if you've been cheating for a while and you maybe want to take it to the next step, I would think Text ESP is a great way to play, because I think it's really fun, and it's really fun to dominate the games. And so that's why I do it, because I like dominating the match, and I don't really mind the fact that I have walls, because I'm not going to get banned anyway, so why does it matter, Like, if people say I'm blatant or whatever, well, that doesn't really matter to me, because I know that I'm not blatant in terms of my game style or my gameplay from a third person point of view, because if you didn't know I was cheating and you watched the demo, you wouldn't have a clear picture of was I cheating or not, regardless if I was using walls or not. And that's one of the things that's more important. Like, you guys see me cheat on YouTube, you see the walls on the screen. I'm not really trying to hide the fact that I'm cheating from you guys, so why would it matter if you guys think I'm blatant? The real question is, do Overwatchers think I'm blatant, or do they think I'm cheating in the first place? And the answer is, since this series has started, is no. People reviewing my Overwatch cases don't think that I'm cheating, and that's what matters. So anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and peace out.